We're ready to rock and roll.
This is John for John Just Beat. I'm back on the beat. I've got my old friend, horror host extraordinaire, Deadgar Winter, and you've got a new lovely guest with you.
Yes, I do. This is my future wife, Storm.
Hi.
Well, hello. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yes, you as well.
So it's been a long time, man. Could you give us a little update on what's new in the world of Deadgar Winter?
Well, a lot of things are new for Deadgar. Well, as you know, the COVID virus kind of put a damper on our events. I'm used to seeing you at the Zircle promotions and stuff like that, the events. And right now, things have been kind of scaled back. They canceled a lot of concerts and stuff like that due to this. And we're still kind of up in the air about the all-night flea market. I've been talking to Zircle real closely about that, about what's going to go on there. But as far as I know of, everything is on for Wendigo Fest up in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, which is going to be the first weekend of October.
Okay.
And October 2nd through the 4th. And we just spoke to her today as well, and it's still a go.
Yeah, it's still it's definitely a goal. Whether or not, it's definitely a goal. They are going to follow the COVID rules. People will be wearing masks. We will be wearing masks. Unfortunately, everything's going to be according to codes.
And they will be taking temperatures.
Yeah.
So
it's all safe and good.
What was that?
Yeah. It's all safe and good then. Everyone can come up and have a good time.
That's right, and that's what it's all about regardless. And unfortunately, we have to go a little further now.
Right.
To keep everybody safe.
And something that Wendigo Fest is doing this year is we always had it as an outdoor event for the past 3 years, but due to October with the rain and everything, we ended up moving it to the Manitowoc Fairgrounds, which is even better because people can now buy a 3-day pass and camp. They can set up camp.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be really cool.
3 days for only $10.
Yeah.
Wow.
$10 a person for a 3-day pass, and that's bands, food, tarot card readings by Scully. It's going to be a great time.
Many different venues. So much to do. So much to see.
Yeah.
All the bands here. Yeah.
3 days of horror fun, man. Who could beat that?
Oh yeah,
definitely. Of course, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. We're going to be emceeing the whole thing. We're going to be introducing. We got Jezebel that's going to be there, and she hangs by hooks. You probably know Jezebel. She's out of Chicago. She's out of Chicago area. She's an exotic. What do you call an exotic performer?
Okay, not ringing a bell yet, but I've been locked in a house for a few months now, so I'm a little out of touch with the scene.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of bands. It's going to be 3 days of great fun, and we got midget wrestling. We're bringing back the midget wrestling this year.
Really?
I know, right? I was so stoked for that. I had never seen it. I want to see it so bad. That's I want to see everything, but that's one of my number one things.
Yeah. Man, it is going to be 3 days of fun. That's in October? That's in October?
It's going to be the first weekend of October, and like I said, where can you go for a 3-day event? $10 a person gets you in for 3 days, and music, food, beer, soda, vendors, tons of vendors. Sneaky Goblin's going to be there with all their leather products and stuff. We're going to be there. We're going to have a merch booth set up, and we're going to have another booth set up to take pictures on my chopper, on my custom the crew chopper. So, yeah.
Awesome.
I love that bike.
And we got a parade. You can get to the parade too. They got a parade that everybody, if you want to get a float or something, you can put it. And we do the parade thing too.
Awesome. Now, Deadgar, you told me you got the two of you have some personal news coming up.
We do.
Oh yeah.
You guys want to share that with the audience?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to? All right.
Okay.
Everything's all set. He gave me and Victoria Bathory. He gave both of us full control over our wedding.
Congratulations.
Deadgar and Storm, thank you so much. Deadgar and Storm we're getting married, and I would say, sometime this summer, before the end of summer.
Yeah.
Now, will it be like a horror-themed wedding?
What was that?
Will it be a horror-themed wedding, or?
Oh, you know it.
Why did I even ask?
We are. It's who we are.
Yeah. And And we are actually in real life getting married. We're
Yeah.
getting married next year, July 10th.
Well, this isn't real life. It's all real life, man.
All
Well,
right,
yeah,
it is
well,
real life.
So,
We got the horror life, but then we have the other horror life.
yeah, exactly.
When you see our house.
I mean, what you see in our kitchen right now, this is our real kitchen. This is our kitchen that we live in every day.
I
And
love
this is nothing. This is brand new. This is
Yeah.
nothing compared to the rest.
it. It certainly sets the mood right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sets the mood for all different things.
Yeah.
There you go. So since the two of you are together, I'm going to ask both of you guys, when the movie is made about Deadgar Winter, who do you guys want to play your parts?
Oh, who'd want to play Deadgar? You know what? I've always been a big fan of Sam Elliott, and he's already got the gray hair.
Okay, that works.
You know, I don't know. Sam Elliott's got my kind of, attitude. You know, I mean, if I really had to say it, I'd have to say Nikki Sixx. You know, but
Okay.
but you know, but anyway,
You know, come
Sam
to think of
Elliott.
it,
Yeah. What?
yeah, I would love Amy Lee.
Oh,
Amy Lee.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
that works. Sure.
Right. I know she would do it to a T.
Yeah.
Now, I would pay to see that movie.
Oh, right.
You guys have a big screen, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd pay to go see it. I'll pay for everybody to go see it. If she ends up doing it.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to work on that. So since
That'd be fabulous.
we're talking about movies, who are some of your idols? Who are some of your inspirations?
Well, my big inspiration, of course, everybody knows, is my big inspiration is Bela Lugosi. He's always, I've always loved his movies. It's just he's just got that old classic silver screen. When you mention class and vampires, the first thing that comes to mind is Bela Lugosi. So for me, my favorite movie with Bela in it is the Universal horror Abbott and Costello Meet Dracula, because it's exactly what we're doing, horror / comedy.
Right.
And who can fit the part better than Abbott and Costello and the whole Universal team.
Come to think of that, yeah, I never even thought that would be like perfect.
Yeah.
Abbott Costello or even the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's pretty goofy. You should see the reels that we have for all the bloopers. Oh yeah.
So who would you say are yours?
I love Kate Beckett. What is it, Beckinsale?
Yeah, Kate. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there's just so many. I just love so many of them. I'm always watching movies.
Well, Michael Myers. Aren't you
He's my boogeyman. He's my boogeyman. But I to this day, it doesn't matter if I'm 800 years old or whatever it might be. He's my boogeyman. I will have a nightmare every time I see him, but I love watching him. I will any day.
Well, Deadgar's 750 plus, right? Isn't that
Right, yeah.
Oh, he's beyond that. Yeah.
I'm an offspring of the Impaler, Vlad the Impaler.
He's about 900.
My name used to be Radu, but I had to change it. The movie industry said no, you got to change your name to something goofy. So I said okay, So me and this other horror host came up with this name, Deadgar Winter.
It works, man. It works great for you. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if of the more modern era though, are there any horror movies, horror franchises that you guys really like?
Yeah. I'm more into a lot of the newer ones. And what did I put on? I love 13 Ghosts. That's one of my all-time favorites. Let's see. What did I have you watching not too long ago? It was
I can't remember.
On the spot, it's like but
Saw?
thank you.
No,
I love the Saws.
Yeah.
Every Saw, and I found out that there's supposed to be another one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that they just made last year, I believe, or something. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
I will let you know.
Yeah.
I like the twisted, horror that nothing really scares me. Except for Michael Myers. I like the twisted things, just. How did they come up with that sometimes? It's just, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in the new genre, the new age. I mean, I was talking to Count Gore, who's actually now the oldest horror host of everybody. He's been doing it since 1954 with Vampira. And I want to give a shout out to Count Gore. But anyway, we were talking one time, and he says, when people ask you who your favorite, what your favorite movie is, he says, it's really hard to say it because he says there's many different genres of horror now.
So true.
I mean, you got your old Universal, and then you got your Hammer films, in the 60s and 70s, and then you got then you got CGI coming in, you got your slasher films,
Mm-hmm.
and now you got your paranormal activity films, that are taking up your of course zombie films, they've always been around.
Yeah.
But for me, if I really love The Conjuring.
Oh, I just
Basically,
started watching those,
yeah.
and we went all the way through from one, and
Well,
all the way
basically,
through.
not only that, it's because of Ed and Lorraine Warren. They were the original people that investigated the Amityville horror. And even Lorraine Warren said in a conference down in Chicago, someone asked her what was her worst nightmare, and she said, doing Amityville horror. It took years off my life.
It did.
I'll never go back there. That's what she said.
It took years off her life, let alone she did not go out for a while after that. She didn't go out to try to help anybody or anything because this dark entity just was, it was too much for her. We'll just say that.
Wow.
So it really put her down, and she was very powerful.
She did a special convention down in Chicago, and someone happened to ask her that question, and it just blew me away. Because and that's why I like Conjuring so much, because it's got Ed and Lorraine Warren.
And then
it's based on them.
The Nun.
Yeah.
All of that is all considered into the Conjuring.
Yeah.
Sure.
And The Exorcist, of course, you can't forget The Exorcist.
And Linda Blair is such a sweetheart too.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that, because I interviewed Tom Araya from Slayer. Really cool guy. Best interview I ever had.
Right.
We were sitting back and talking. I says, "Hey, Tom," I says, "off the record." I says, "What is this? What movie scares you the most?" He goes, "You know what?" He said, "Deadgar." He goes, "I'll tell you what." He goes, "It was Exorcist." He said, "The Exorcist." He said, "That scared the crap out of me." I look at him, "You guys write your music about Slayer." He's like, "I'm telling you." He goes, "It's The Exorcist." He goes, "It scares the crap out of me because it's the real deal. It really happened."
Yeah.
That's true. And I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys remember the Trilogy of Terror.
Oh, yeah, I have it.
We showed it.
That little doll scared the heck out of me for years.
Yeah.
I want one though.
I hear you.
Yeah.
He wants one.
Yeah, actually, Karen Black did really good in that movie, in both of them. The Trilogy of Terror one, the Zuni, was it Amelia was the one, and then there was another one after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought there might be one, either a sequel or a reboot of it coming out. I thought I heard that, but I'm not positive about that.
Oh, that would
I
be
know
fun.
for sure because I show both of them. I show Amelia, which is the first one with Karen Black, and then there's another one after that was done, I think, in 1996. And I show them that one, and they're both really good. I like it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know if I could still watch. I probably still would be freaked out if I saw that little doll. But anyway.
Well, whenever we do a short movie like we got a 2-hour time slot on television, so if we got a movie like say Buckets of Blood or Screaming Skull that's only like 60 minutes long, well, we got to come up with fill time. We got to come up with our fill time for that. So I'll throw in, Trilogy of Terror. I'll throw in Amelia, and then we'll call it Deadgar's double feature.
Right.
Cool.
That, or we'll show an independent film that's only 30 minutes long that we get from an indie, producer that does horror.
Or the one where you end up putting in for
Tales
that were with that you put in. Who just did that with the he made food?
Oh, Igor's Morbid Cooking Tips, Victor Lane. Yeah, he used to be one of my sidekicks on the show, and in Waukegan, Illinois, he had an Igor's Morbid Cooking Lesson show on Comcast. And we got together, and he says, "You know what?" He said, "I'm going to make you up a bunch of videos for Deadgar's Coffin Classics, and all about grilling, all about cooking bread, all about He made me like 2 videotapes of short, 6-7 minute segments that I can throw in as fill. And at the same time, I was promoting his show. He was promoting.
Perfect.
Right.
And then he actually got like it was like a form of liver cancer,
Oh.
and
Unfortunately,
yeah, he died untimely.
Oh.
You know, and so out of memory of him, I
In
still show
tribute.
his in tribute. I still show his Igor's Morbid Cooking Tips whenever we need to fill.
Nice.
We
And
just
it
last week.
Yeah,
works for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
before I let you guys go, where could people find you online? Where could people find you anywhere?
Okay.
KenoshaMedia.org is one of the channels that we're on.
Yeah.
He is also in the middle. I'll let him talk. He can tell you.
Okay. Well, she's got it right. We are on television. If you're in the viewing area, we're in Kenosha area. We're on KCM channel 14 on Thursday nights at 9:30, Sunday nights at midnight. We're on Bell TV out of Racine, Milwaukee area on channel 25. And actually, what they do a Deadgar double feature on Saturday nights. We're on from 8 until midnight. They show 2 hours. We got a 4-hour block. And then of course we're out in California, you know, and we're on channel 53 out there on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. And then basically we're also live stream. We're on KenoshaMedia.org, like she said, on Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. And anybody around the world can pick that up. And I just set up a new Vimeo, which I'm still in the works of working out. I'm still, working out the bugs on it.
That would be really convenient for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, in case there's any third distance and
Right.
with the local station, if there's any type of problems, at least they can rewind it too.
Yeah.
Pause it, go get some more popcorn.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. And then also I'm in the works. I might be buying my own live stream channel. And I'm gonna probably do I'm probably gonna get a block where I can get other horror hosts to come in and put their movies in with us. Kind of like Monster Channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have at least
Yeah.
one person worked in with that. They're what are they doing? How would you say that? She's going off of your show, Deadgar Winter.
Oh yeah, one of our dead girls, Black Cat Vampirates, doing her own pirate show out in Iowa. So she's gonna take up one of our time slots.
Yeah,
And,
that's an extension
yeah.
of Deadgar Winter Coffin Classic.
And a longtime friend of mine. I don't know if you know Marlena Midnight Mausoleum.
Yeah.
I talked to her, about asking her if she wants a time slot. And then plus YouTube, I'm gonna start loading stuff on YouTube again.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are certainly busy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are.
And we are. I'm back in the talks with CBS, and I'm working on getting this syndicated on CBS also.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's end on a happy note. But when you guys I definitely want to revisit you when you got more news coming up. We could do like a regular update with you guys and find out, so we can keep all the viewers, abreast of what's going on with you guys.
Oh
Thank you.
Yeah, and they can check us out, and plus we're also big supporters of the music industry. We're also doing the band thing too, so we get a lot of bands. Anybody that wants to come on our show that's in a band that wants to promote their music, we're all about promoting music too. So
you guys are everywhere and everything, and I appreciate your time.
Yep.
And again, I seriously want to do an update with you guys in a couple months and see listen to all the new stuff you got going out.
That'll be excellent because we have more new stuff coming. We have new Dead Girls coming and whatnot. So
we're really
it's gonna
excited.
be a lot of fun. Let alone we have Victoria Bathory yet.
Yeah,
She came back.
Yeah, she came back. She was in a band. She is in a band called the Almas, and right now they're not touring, so because of COVID. So she came back on the show. So she was back with me about 5 years ago, and then she left for a couple of years. So she's back. She's my feisty little daughter on the show.
Cool.
And and then also we have another new girl that's coming on the show. We're actually shooting a show next week with her. And she's she's going to be our forensic scientist, and she's really a forensic scientist.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's her job in real life, and she looks just like Abigail from NCIS. Her name is Abigail Hyde on our show. She's coming on our show, and she's going to be doing all neat laboratory stuff, blowing things up and all kinds of cool mixtures.
Oh yeah.
And then also we have Storm's mother coming on the show.
Oh.
For
Yeah.
Deadgar.
Yeah, she's going to keep Deadgar alive.
Mother-in-law?
What's that?
The future mother-in-law?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mother-in-law, exactly.
This
Yeah,
could get
he's got
interesting.
things planned for Deadgar, I hear.
I'm not telling. Secret. Stay tuned.
Well, thank you for your time, guys. I really appreciate it, and we will definitely visit you guys again in the future.
Yes,
I can't
thank you,
wait
and
to-
thank you. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you, and I wish you well too,
Yeah.
especially with the virus and everything.
Stay
You know,
safe.
we just worry about everybody and stay very safe, please.
Yep.
You too, guys.
Like you are.
And you got me on Facebook. Hit me up. Let's do lunch or something. We can drive. I'm always up for a quick fight.
Oh, all right. On that happy little note, we'll just end it there, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have a
thank
great
you.
night.
And as we say, happy
Happy
nightmares.
nightmares.